And I got a message. It was you trying to make me late. I'm going to 100% blame you. I'll lift that up. I'll get some exercise lifting all the products up to head height today. Mr. Bishy. Oh, welcome in, everybody. I'm going to rant for a couple minutes and then get started. Um, everything that was requested is pre-listed. If you look at the auction tab over there, it says everything says request that was requested. After that, there is some pre-listed stuff. I will run the stuff that's pre-listed that has pre-bids. If you want me to run something, put a pre-bid on it. It's all low starts. I'm not going to show all that stuff, and I'm not going to show the cassettes at the end. I accidentally apparently cloned 500 cassettes into this show. Somebody wants them, feel free to bid on them and I'll run them for you. But I wasn't going to, there's no way to simply delete in bulk when you do that. So I wasn't going to take 2 hours to click on each one and delete them. Everybody tag Junkie Cat right there, Bishy. Tag Junkie Cat and give her a prayer emoji. We need to pray for her today. She is skipping her Sunday morning worship to perform capitalism in 90-degree weather at a flea market 2 hours away from home. So, yes, thank you, Bishy. So I'll have a moment of silence for Junkie Cat's soul. Hey, Dawn. You didn't see the preview? I do previews on Friday, then I post them to my Facebook page. I'm on Facebook at Before Time Shop. I'm on YouTube at Before Time Shop. That's where I post the previews for Sunday shows and Wednesday shows. And then I have people send me requests. And that's how I run my shows. And if you don't never have been to a show like that before, it's probably really annoying. But once I get started, it seems to go much quicker and it leads to a lot of or less me showing stuff that people don't want. So you can participate in that at any time by coming to my preview shows or watching the recaps that I post to Facebook. Yes, there's a website sale today. Everything's 30% off. Your coupons are going to expire here in a week if you won stuff in the past month in the buyer giveies. The buyer giveies today will be $5 coupons off future shows on Whatnot of mine, as well as $15 coupon codes to my website, beforetimes.shop. And if you use them on days like today, when I have everything 30% off, you can save a lot more money. You just put the coupon code in when you're checking out. It'll be on till midnight. Hey, Ghost. Well, Bishy, I'm not going to rant about us getting into World War WTF, despite being promised by an orange guy that he was the peace president and he wasn't going to get us involved in any more wars. And I'm not going to rant at all about all those layoffs that everybody got laid off to try to save money for the taxpayers. I'm not going to mention it. I'm not going to complain about it. All that money we saved, but was just spent last night dropping bombs on mountains. I'm not going to complain. The voters spoke last November and they said this is what we want. So eggs are down. Yeah, they're down to about 3 times what the price that they used to be about 5 years ago. But he never said when day one was. Because day one changes. Day one, first of all, was he was going to end the Gaza bullshit on day one after he was elected, before his inauguration. And then day one was going to lower the egg prices and mortgage rates and gas prices on day one after his inauguration. And that didn't happen. Elon. I I guarantee I would bet anyone anything that 10 years from now when they look back on this, Elon and the Orange Man will have spent more money than all the rest of the presidents ever spent. He did the same thing the first administration. Oh, we're going to cut taxes on all these rich people and they're going to pour money into the economy because all the rich people need to buy 57 boxes of Triscuits every week and they need to buy 85 bags of salad every week. So we're going to cut the taxes on the rich people and it's going to flood us with revenue. It didn't happen. The national debt went up, the deficit went up, and crashed the economy with COVID. Not going to rant about it though, at all. I'm going to put Fox News on the background here instead of the new wave music. All right, I'm going to get started. Let's see. Hopefully, I'm just going to go down the list in order. Your wife is here clapping. Well, thank you, Mrs. Ghost. I'm glad I'm not the only one that feels that way. And I'm certainly not going to get started about the pulling college kids out of classes and pulling brown people out of their cars just because they look brown and might be illegal. Not going to do that at all. Okay, I'm going to start. Bishy, you're a trooper. And hey, yeah, before I start, um, two things. If you send a request and don't know what it is, Dawn, I know you were one, there was somebody else. If you put a question mark or something and don't know what something is and I ignore you, it's probably just because I listed the thing. Don't, if you did that and your item comes up, you don't have to bid on it. It's just easier sometimes just to list the thing and then show it later. Also, Bishy, the suburban bish right there that Rag just tagged. 2 o'clock today, she's having another episode of her Talk Naughty with us or to us or something. Oh, Dawn said something. Okay. Um, bookmark her show is at 2 o'clock. If I'll see if I can make it that long. The stuff I have pre-listed won't take that long by any means, but I may scan or I may not scan to rate into her. But Bishy is having a show today, 2 o'clock. The Suburban Bish. Take a second, go in there. She is interviewing Afternoon Antique Company. I forget Afternoon Antique Company's name. I think her and her husband sell. I've only ever seen her, but she does a lot of ephemera. She will be being interviewed today. Kylie. I have a horrible memory. Is Bishy's website live and able to be promoted? Thesuburbanbish.com. And if you're a seller on here and you want to promote your shows during my show, feel free. If you have products that are cheaper than mine, by all means. If you want to try to lure people away from my show to buy your even more underpriced stuff, go ahead. I don't mind. And if you're a seller and want to be interviewed in one of her podcast shows for some exposure, give Bishy a message on here and she will be happy to consider you for an interview. Scribbles is having handmade ceramic pottery. Oh, she does pottery too. Is it your pottery, Scribbles? Scribbles does artwork with like drawing and painting and stuff that's really nice. I did not know if she does pottery. I did not know it, but she's selling handmade pottery. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm gonna run this. This is a neat little zippered leather game case. So it's not handmade by Scribbles, but it was handmade by other people. So bookmark Scribbles show. And I think I made my thing too high. I'm gonna spill all this. Deck of playing cards. I assume it's a full deck. It's got directions in there on how to play Fantan and Gin Rummy and Solitaire. There's 10 dice in there and a bunch of little discs that are game pieces. Nice, soft, but well used and worn leather. Nice little case. If you don't want what's inside of it, you dump it out and use it for something else. Kristen. Everybody say hi to Kristen. 10-second auctions today, 5-second counter bids. That is running. And rag and ribbon. Sometime you're not doing anything. If you want to bookmark her shows, if you haven't bookmarked them, you'll need about 20 minutes to bookmark them all. She is a prolific seller. Okay, nobody wanted the cool game piece, so I'm deleting it so it's not in my way. Okay, these next little things, click on the picture there while I'm getting them out. These are Thomas Kincaid figures. And they're all from like around 1999, 2000. Yes, Butterfly says I'm telling Bishy. like, like that's gonna persuade me to stop doing something stupid. So these went with the Thomas Kincaid villages, I guess. Hawthorne Village. That one's dated 1999. I think most of them are dated 2000, 1999, something like that. But you're getting a whole lot of them. You got playing a violin. And a bass. And a painter. And I believe these things are some sort of metal. I don't know. Those are running. You get the whole lot. All of them I just showed you. Who's winning for hottest temperature this morning already? It's only 80 degrees here. You're cooler than we are all the way down there, Mr. Bish. Holy hell. So the next item, it's supposed to be in the low 90s here in western Pennsylvania. It was 60 degrees for the high about a week ago. I don't know anything about this, just like most of the crap I sell. It's iridescent. It's a little art glass, sand dollar paperweight. I'm guessing it's not antique. I don't know how old it is though. Might be a year old, might be 20 years old. I don't know, but there's no damage. And that is running. Shaped like a sand dollar. It's got an iridescent coating on it. And we're going to go to remove that from the auction. Yes, very humid. All right, this is one of these little tins. It says container made in England. That, I don't know how you pronounce it, Daher or whatever, made a bunch of these. That's what it looks like. This one's a cube. Very pretty little box, minimal wear. And that is running. Fishy Mrs. Idaho. Thank you, Rag. Do you miss the suburban aspect of it, JC? I prefer there to be less people around. Scribbles was right your neighbor. Show the candle you got. Oh man, you're gonna have to tell me what candle you're referring to. Oh, okay. If I can find it. So this is a printer's block. It's got the metal linotype over the a wooden block. Looks like a stained glass window with Mary and baby Jesus. And that is running. You can put it in your printer tray. Thank you, Kristen. Kristen, I'm gonna toss your Super NES game cleaner in there too. So it's in there. Didn't forget. I don't know, Butterfly. I don't know who you got this from. Uh, if you like them and want to advertise them, you can advertise them. Butterfly won this the other day. It says "Bitches be hoes." Thank you, Kristen. It's a candle. Smells like laundry. I don't know what she was watching. Okay, this next item. She got a oh, it was yarn. I should have guessed that, and I'd have been pretty good chance I was right. You gotta talk to Butterfly about that. She also got a keychain that says the same thing. All right. This is 2005, the 19th annual Toy Fest. It is a reproduction. It's a limited edition. Comes in this cardboard box tube thingy. Comes with a letter. And it comes with all the little animals that were pictured with it. And a monkey and a doggy And these are paper covered wood, and this one has a little bit of paper coming off. Oh, it's going to be tragic. I think there's something missing. I think there should be a giraffe or maybe a bear or something. I don't know. It doesn't really say on the box, I don't think. But there you got a clown. Sorry, Bishy. A horsey. Bishy, I assumed you had that Hershey thing. If you don't have it, I'll send it to you. Um, that's up to you, Butterfly. So you're getting 5 little wooden animals in the container, limited edition. Guess I should pin it. And that is running. So you get all of the little animals and the freaky clown in the container with the lid. Thank you, Rag. All right, the next item is this wooden writing slip. I don't have any idea how much you spent on yarn there. So this is handmade. It's a little bit of chipping to the back of it. It is not super antique, but it's got some age to it. You can open it up. It's got scribbles inside. Flying Bulldog. This is my request show. I do not have any of those items. I don't think in my request today. But I've got Zippos on my website, beforetimes.shop, and today everything's 30% off there. There's probably some rare ones, and there might be some Zippos in my buy now. It's got a little area for your pencil. I don't know. It's about a foot wide or something like that. And that is running. It's made of wood. You can repaint it and make it look prettier by painting it pink or something. Thank you, Bradley. Welcome in, guys. I'm just going down through the pre-listed requests. Esther Brooks pen nibs in the original box. I don't know if the nibs match what is in the box. They look like some of them are used, maybe all of them. Um, I think that was the gold Bishy. Thanks for the purchase, Kristen. So antique pen nibs box, and that is running. I assume the keychain's over there somewhere by the wherever the candle was. Thank you, Bradley. And if you happen to be watching on Facebook, feel free to come over to Whatnot so you can read all the comments from people. If you're ever watching somebody's live stream on Whatnot on Facebook or something and are making comments, the seller can't see them, neither can anybody else. We'll see, Butterfly. I don't even have any products like that. Any of my stock products. in there. This is a real nice tin here. Nice colors, probably 1920s. Lewis Sherry. Came with a pound of candy in it. So much nicer than the cardboard things you get at Walmart now. Nice condition. No, and I've never found one of these with candy in it. I found other brands with candy still in it that was pretty scary looking. It's a Canco. Good deal rag. Those are popular tins. I bought those before, um, and I paid well over $5 for them buying them before. All right, this next box, I think this is paper mache. Paper mache and wood, I believe. Got a little crack right there. It's got some fading and the paint's a bit mottled from being in the sun. But it's, I don't know what you would call it, a dresser box maybe. But made in Japan, I don't know, 1920s, 30s, something like that maybe. You didn't pick this one. This you weren't there that week when I got this one. And that is running 10 seconds, $5. Thank you, Rag. Rag, I thought you had a show today. Do you have a show this morning? Oh, it wasn't a train one that you were obligated to attend. So this is a Smurf bank. He's a blow mold, 1983 or 1982. I don't know what it says. Um, this is pushed in, but it's not completely cut out so you can get the money out. Decent condition, no dents or anything, no breaks. We got a little bit of paint wear there. And that is running. He's about a foot tall or something. And the 40-some-year-old Smurf bank. Thank you, Reg. Good deal on that. And I don't know who made this one. A lot of this stuff, I don't think I really said it in a preview, but a lot of the stuff in my on the shelves was banks. Look at this bank. It's a pig. It's a bank. But look, it's inappropriate. Look where the coin slot is. It's a happy pig, though. I like this guy. It's a bunny. I didn't see any maker's marks on it at all. I don't know who made this, but it's like one of those hard vinyl ones. and having a good time at it, Ray Ray. So this is pretty nice condition. There's not a lot of scuffing on it or anything. A little bit of fraying to the top of the dress there, but this one's got the plug in the bottom. So that is running. Nice vintage vinyl bank. Thank you, Ray. Welcome in. If you just joined, I'm running down the requests in order under the auction tab. So it's a ceramic kitty cat. It's one of those ones that was originally meant for just, it was like an air freshener in his butt. No chips or anything. And this one's kind of got some details to it. A lot of times they're just a flat color with not a lot of fur texture to them. But this one's special. And that is running. Yes, that was a butterfly purchase. Thank you, Ray. Yeah, a lot of the kitschy stuff today was butterfly going wild. Oops. She got some really cute things. All right. In the photos, this looks like she's chipped. She's not chipped. Uh, the reflection made it. She's holding a spade, a gold spade, like a card suit. Uh, we do not, Bishy. So cute little angel, no damage, and that is running. Yeah, the picture of it looked like she had something broke off and like a flower or something, but she's holding a gold spade. Thank you, Rag. Oh, Ray Ray, I don't love it. This is what I do for a living. I mean, thanks for the follow, whoever that was. A butterfly, you could always grab my phone and you see something and you could just text her and be like, "Do you want this?" This little guy, Korea, cute little puppy dog. Looks like he's got some sticker residue on there. I think that'll come off. Uh, ceramic. This would go great in your printer's trays. And that is running. And when printer trays go out of fashion again, like they do every couple of years, somebody in the chat let me know so I can stop telling people that it would look nice in their printer's tray. You can tell me what the newest thing is that people are putting their crap in. Thank you, beautiful granddaughter. All right. Uh, National Potteries on this one. It's got the original tag on it. All right, this is one of those little elf, Christmas elf pixie things, but I don't know. She's got some manginess going on with her hair, and I didn't try to do anything with it at all. I don't know if you could fix it. You could wrap it around her head like the Orange Man. I thought it looks so much better. You can hardly tell she's got any sort of hair loss whatsoever. Yeah, and she's got some, I don't know what. She's got some yellow paint on her face too. Oops, I gotta pin it. It is not enough to make a bun. That is running. Thank you, Rag. Does anybody else wear their hair in a bun? Ray Ray has a bun. Scribbles has a bun. Cat has a bun. Rag refuses to try to make a bun. Should pin it before I show it. All right. Okay, I saw one of these the other day. Requiem Salvage had one of these that was Bakelite. So I saw this, and it was like when I was out. And it didn't look like Bakelite to me, but I figured it was so cheap that I would get it and I would score huge if it was Bakelite. But it's not Bakelite. It's like lucite or acrylic and wood. But so it's not Art Deco, it's like Art Deco Revival, which like I guess would be 1980s stuff. But it is huge. It is chunky. I'm not going to put it on my wrist though because I don't want to break it. It's got the stretchy elastic cords in there. Pentagram or pentagon or whatever shaped 80s bracelet. That is running. Nice condition. Thank you, Ghost. Is that for Mrs. Ghost? Okay. We're going to have a whole lot of blocks. I'm not going to put them in the bag till I go to ship them. They're down there. You get that whole lot. I'm not going to pick it up because it'll fall over. There are some of these that are the Disney blocks. So zoom in if you want to zoom in, but you can see these ones aren't Disney. Yes, they are Disney. I don't know. Most of them are Disney, I guess. No, these ones aren't Disney. That style. But all these ones are Disney characters, and then there's some bigger ones down there on the bottom. 4 big ones. You get the whole lot. I had them last week. Nobody requested them. You got Mickey on one, Lady on one, Huey, Figaro, Pinocchio. Looks like Donald, and then there's some other ones. So that's running, and a whole lot of blocks. I know, Bish. Yeah, but the thing is, with my previews, I only have so much time. I have trouble keeping people's attention for as long as I do them. I gotta grab one so I can put it in the envelope. But I do like these request shows. I don't know. I should do a poll to see who likes them. Uh, they move much quicker and the packing is much easier, even though it takes me time to list the stuff. This is a squirrel thing. I don't know what it is. Oh, there's a tag that I didn't see. Oh, maybe that's his entrails. Oh, he's got something in there. Oh, he's a bendy. Look at that. You can pose him. Maybe he'll hold on to your finger. No. He's got wire in him, so you can bend him. Got a vinyl head. Sticky. Don't see any tags, so. Well, he must be something. There's people actually bid on him. Thank you, Rag. Okay, I had numerous requests for both kitties. Uh, so I separated them. Japan sticker on there. Giving you a crotch shot. This is what Lucy does. Lucy, the mini Bubba cat. Yeah, I'm running them in order, Joni. If you can't hang around, you can just place a pre-bid. But I'm just going down the list in order. Yeah, Lucy, our cat, runs over to Butterfly and just flops down like this because he wants his tummy rubbed. And she does it every time he flops down like that. So it's running. No chips or anything. Nice condition. It's got the original Japan label on it. Yeah. Thank you, beautiful granddaughters. Okay, was this the one? I did a Sharpie repair right there. There was a little flake off the. It wasn't even really out of the ceramic very much. It was just like the glaze, and I took a Sharpie to it. But it's on the back, and it's got some hair issues. Uh, it's it is what it is. Leave that up there. Okay. All right. I think I have another one. Oh, it's it's Bald Kitty. I'm gonna throw this one in. This one has a repair. Whoops, has a repair to it. Um, it's Bald Kitty. It's its younger sibling, but its head was reattached, and it doesn't have any fur. And this is a salt and pepper shaker, so it doesn't even match. But they're similar. It'll make my packaging more fun. So you're getting both those kitties. And that's running. Now it's got the Japan sticker on it, but its head was reattached, but I can't really tell from 5 feet away. But it needs cleaned. The other one's clean. It's tongue out, kitty. Thank you, Ray Ray. Give me 1 second to wrap the ones so they don't twine together. We need to concentrate on cute. My numbers dropped below 20. Bishy, for the most part, don't even look anymore. And looking at the analytics is just it's just a depressing horror show to look at those. This was hand painted by Mally. I don't know who Mally is, but whoever Mally is did a pretty nice job. They painted, what is that, pansies on there, and they painted the inside. And it is porcelain. I don't know who made it. It's got some age to it. Nice condition on this little trinket box. And that is running. My grandma did not paint. My aunt painted all sorts of stuff, my great aunt. Thank you, Maddox. And everybody had a piece of her artwork in their home in our family. And I don't remember any of it being overly beautiful. That was the first purchase. Well, thank you. Congratulations. Oh, and I didn't mention the rewards. This is the one time I'm going to mention them. The rewards are up there. There's coupons. That must be one of those things that you have to mention 47 times an hour on here to get people to use them. Nice hall vase or pitcher. It's got a little fleck right there in the glaze, but that's just a manufacturer's thing. There's no chips. I think it's Magnolia, and that is running. When I get through the things that say request, the 001 items, thank you, Reg. I'll do a buyer's giveaway and then start on the pre-listed stuff. Okay, here's the swan. Does have a flea bite right there. But it's all ready for you to put a tiny plant in it. And that is running. It has a disproportionately small neck and head. Thank you, Joni. Any CDs? Oh, no. I have some CDs in the marketplace, but not in this show. I don't know, butterfly. Possibly. I usually save a lot of the planters, the bigger ones, to put plants in, or that's what I think I'm going to do anyway. All right. This one has some paint loss. I think somebody repainted this at one time. There's some paint streaks to it and stuff. It's got a price tag residue on the back. But I thought somebody could repaint them the way they wanted. And it's running. There's no chips or anything. Somebody just thought they needed a brown kitty. Thank you, Rag. All right, this is a Honer newest and best harmonica full concert. It works. It is not in perfect condition. There's some chipping on the wood reeds. This is an old one. See some chipping there in the front, and it's missing one of the tiny nails in the end. But it works. Made in Germany, and it wasn't in the listing, but I'm going to throw this in. Uh, it's been out there a couple weeks, and nobody's requested it. This is a brass band box. It doesn't match, but it fits. So if you're reselling, can increase the price on it, I guess, and sell it to somebody that doesn't know they don't match. Whoops. And that is running. And the brass band harmonica box with the harmonica, newest and best Honer. That's what I said, Bishy. I accidentally scanned those in there. I'm not showing them by any means. They're just cassettes. But there's no way to just delete them. You got to click on each one, edit item, and delete it, and do that 500 times. It'll taken me all night. Okay, this is some sort of alligator or crocodile. I think it's a crocodile. I can't tell unless there's an alligator beside a crocodile. I could do that. if I was wanting to do it on my phone one at a time, reg. But they all seem to be right at the end, the way they alphabetize them. So I figured nobody scrolls down anyway. In my buy now, I could hide a $100 bill down, 300 products down, and list it for $2, and nobody would buy it. I couldn't figure out how to do it in bulk. If I had just listed them, I could have easily done it, but I didn't see a way to. I don't know. I think the crocodiles have a narrower snout, but if there's not two of them side by side, you can't tell which one. I don't know. I can't. I'm from Pennsylvania. We have salamanders here. It is 80 degrees in here. It's working. It's running 5 bucks 10 seconds. Thank you, beautiful granddaughter. It was probably some Japanese artist rendering or rendition of whatever they thought a alligator or crocodile looked like anyway from a book. I saw a butterfly. So to do. Thank you for the follow, Hip Gypsy. Rough box. Looks like something was chewing on it. It's an old prescription box. I can't read it. And that is running. Well, Hip Gypsy, if you've never been to my shows before, today's show and Wednesday's show, everything that I'm running on those two shows, I do them every week. I show in a preview on Friday night, and next Friday's is scheduled. Thanks, Dover. I do a preview on Friday night, and then that's how people send me requests, and that's what I sell uh, today and then Wednesday for my ephemera show. I have other shows too, but every week, uh, Sunday and Wednesdays, they're all requests. So this holds 2 decks of cards. Looks like cedar, but I don't know. Kind of got a wood burned Queen of Hearts in the top of it. Where are the cards? Um, in my box of cards, there are no cards. You can visit one of the many sellers like Shop 33 or Maria's Miscellany that sell swap cards, and you can fill it with like $4,000 worth of individual swap cards. And that is running. You lost me. It's confusing if that's what you mean by lost. It's horribly confusing. Thank you, Dover. I make people watch my preview instead of scanning all day. Because I used to sit here all day long on Sundays and scan the shelves, and people would make requests. And then I'd pull the items down and run them. Uh, but now I'm just doing Wednesdays and Sundays. I'm just doing requests from the preview. See, I got a lot of stuff in this room. This was all stuff people didn't request. And then I've got another room or two that's a room and a half full of stuff that's out on shelves. But this way, I'm running stuff that people want. Run the Dr. Pepper. That's what I'm drinking. All right. Again, if you don't have to bid on this stuff if it's not what you thought, because it might have looked like it was porcelain or ceramic, but this is plastic. Still vintage, but it's hard plastic. So it's made in Hong Kong, probably 1970s, 80s, probably 70s. I Bishy, I just it was either that or Seven Up, and that is running. Cute little deer. It's a fawn, it's a baby deer. Thank you, Dover. Dover's probably not here. Dover, are you here? She's probably sleeping in air conditioning. Another prescription box. This one is from Brookville, which is just down the road, 10 or 15 miles. And it looks like it's got uh, a little balsa wood airplane that you could put together. I don't know if it's all there. That was the way I found it. It was in there. Can't really read what the prescription says. And that is running. It's up to 83 here now. Thank you, Dover. My cats, like Butterfly doesn't has no cats. I don't know who made these. I don't think they're especially old. I think they're just made to look like they're medieval goblets, but they're tiny, about shot glass size. And those are running on a pair of little goblets. Thank you, Dover. This is a great year for bunnies. There's bunnies every freaking where. Every time you look outside any of the windows, there's bunnies running around. George Foster, magnesium tablets. Original label, cork top bottle, no damage to the bottle. Label's a little bit rough, but it's all there. And that is running. Thank you, Dover. Welcome in. I'm just going down through the pre-listed stuff in order. Everything that I'm running today was requested. Brand new. Well, I think it's got some age to it. It's not antique or anything, but I don't know how old it is. Wrapped in plastic, ceramic piggy butter dish. And that is running. I have not seen the baby bunny that came home from the auction with us. Thank you, Dover. And if you guys just come in, my mod, the Suburban Bish, is having a show at 2 o'clock this afternoon. A Talk Naughty to Us podcast type show where she and Mr. Bishy are interviewing Afternoon Antique Company. Everybody needs one of these. I think it's a donkey, but it might be a horse. But it's ceramic, no damage, no chips or anything. He's got some paint flecks. I thought I got them all off. If you're really concerned about those tiny blue paint flecks, you can there. That is running on the ceramic donkey. I should have had to put a little doll on him. Thank you, beautiful granddaughter. See how quick I ranted for over 10 minutes and we blew through those all in an hour. That's so much quicker than scanning the shelves for hours to sell 35 things. All right, I'm gonna run a buyer givey. This is gonna be for $5 off coupon. I'll message it to you through Whatnot. It'll be good for any future show of mine. You can't use it in somebody else's. Bishy, I promise I'll scan more once I have all my shelves full. But this giveaway is up and running. It's also good for $15 off of my website beforetimes.shop. And it will expire at the end of this month. And then I'll start over again next month. Next week, the giveaways will be good till the end of July. But getting the givey, I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to move the phone, move the computer over to across the room. Check my buy now. There's lots of similar stuff in my buy nows that I've been selling. Feel free to make offers on it. I'm going to move the phone and the computer and then do the pre-listed stuff that have pre-bids. So scroll down through that auction tab and see if there's anything you want me to run. Make sure it has a pre-bid. I'm not going to show it all. And if you didn't hear me say before, all those cassettes at the end, if there's one you want, feel free to pre-bid, but I'm not going to show those. I accidentally scanned them into this show. Why, Butterfly? Do you have a whole bunch of jackasses? I have one entry. Some of these has pretty good chance of winning. Welcome in. I'm going to start the pre-listed auctions here in just a bit. Scroll down through those and see if there's any that you want me to run. If there is, make sure they have a pre-bid. I'm only going to do the ones that have pre-bids. The Mighty Mighty Lemon Drops cassette. Yeah. Okay, it's sealed. I'm just going to run it right now. It's a completely different room. And rather than go and find it, I'm just going to run it. It's sealed. You can see what it looks like from the picture. I'll let it run for 15 seconds. So, Mighty Lemon Drops, sealed cassette tape. If you need to know what it looks like, click on the picture. There, I'll let it run for 30 seconds. It's running. Yeah, I don't have any cassettes in the shop today. I've got a cassette show scheduled if you want to bookmark it where I put a couple thousand sealed cassettes in the buy now. It was just an accident that I clunged all those cassettes into the show. Congratulations, Brad Leo. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull those things that Bishy said I have pre-bids on. Alrighty. Welcome in. I'm just going to start right now, going down through the pre-listed stuff that has pre-bids. And we're going to go with 5AF, no, 5AC to start. All right, there it is. I'll give you a sec to click on it if you're interested in this. There is a maker's mark in front of the word Sterling. You can sort of see it in the photos. You're never going to be able to see it on here because iPhones don't focus very well up close. If you want to click on it real quick and look at the second or third picture, if I don't know if it matters. It's an older ring. It's a size 8. I assume it's real turquoise. I don't know. They're just little tiny cabochons in there. But we're going to do all these auctions for 10 seconds again. So that is running. And thank you if whoever wanted that cassette ran, if you bought it, thank you. If you want me to run more like that, I can. Just tell me in the chat and I can run more. Thank you, Desiree. Mood ring is wearing out. They get funky. I got to break another one out. Desiree, I don't remember your username. If you're new here, thank you. I have rewards up there. You can use coupons. Whoops, that's not what we're doing. We're doing 5AF. And this is a signed Jewel Art sterling silver leaf pin. Yeah, I was gonna get one last time I was up at the house, Butterfly, and I forgot. Because it's getting, see, there's voids in my mood. But it's signed. And the same deal with all this jewelry that's listed. It's easier if you click down here because nice high definition photos that are real close, but these iPhones don't focus worth crap when you hold stuff close. So I'm going to run this sterling silver leaf pin by Jewel Art, signed right there. Thank you, Rack. And anything that doesn't get ran today that's pre-listed, I will clone into my Thanksgiving show, my Purge show. And then the week before Thanksgiving, I will change all the prices in that show to $1 and just blow everything out. Last year's show was like 13 hours long or something like that. Oh, I'm excited too, Bishy. I am giddy with anticipation of that. So there's 4 skeleton keys, a die cast one, a steel flat one with some rust, and 2 nickel plated steel ones, looks like. Yeah, that's right. There we go. 4 skeleton keys. Thank you, Bradley. Yeah, if you're a dealer, that Thanksgiving show is worth either hanging out for or showing up and pre-bidding $1 on, because everything's worth way more than $1. And with the combined shipping, oh, I lost so much money on that sale. I lost thousands and thousands of dollars on that. But I don't want to relist the stuff on other sites, and I don't want to keep showing the same crap over and over again. So that's what's going to happen to it, to the stuff that doesn't get bids. I did. I got rid of it, and it took forever to ship it. Well, Butterfly, you if you want to, you could delete all the products that are in Whatnot that don't sell and take them out of their envelopes and take pictures of them and then list them on other sites. It's just so much easier just to blow them out and whine about how much money I lose. Oh yeah, I had it done in 2 days, but it still took quite a while. This is rough, but this guy's brass, I think. Yeah, he's brass. This was a glorious pin at one time, but it's got all of its rhinestones, little red eyes, and it's got a real dark patina on the brass legs there. But he used to have a gold wash on him, but he doesn't anymore. So that is running. Should have put that in my Halloween show. It's actually kind of cool with the gold wash gone with that old brass color. You could have put them on your printer. Rag can put them in her printer's tray. Next up is 5AK. This one's really nice. I like this one as much as I can like pieces of 70-year-old jewelry. Really cool starburst type brooch. Little cabochons, and then there's a pink crystal in the center. Don't know who made it. It's cool mid-century piece in very nice condition. And that is running. Thank you, Maddox. That one is yours. AM and AP. And this is another nice brooch. None of these have been signed except that sterling one. Uh, but some of these are really nicely done. Thanks for the follow, Maddox. Thanks for the purchase, beautiful granddaughter. So it's got some red enameling in that pinwheel and the arms of the pinwheel type thing. And it looks like all the stones are there. Ruby and clear. Yes, you saw this. This was on that wreath. This is cool. I had to clean this up. This was pretty dirty. I bought a wreath that had pins all over it. I sort of bought it for the wreath more than the pins. Uh, but there were some neat ones on there. So that one is running. Yes, I'm probably going to put the wreath on my website. Thanks again, Maddox. And we got 5 AP. This is a Pontiac coin or key. I didn't see purple in here today. Purple here. Purple. Were you looking for Pontiac or Buick? I'll run this. It's running. It's a key that says Pontiac. You were looking for Pontiac. I don't know how old this is. I'm guessing 60s, but I'm not sure. I found thank you, Purple. I found the Pontiac and the Buick in the same pile of keys. Well, the other one that was listed too, what was it, a VW? And for the life of me, my mind went blank and I couldn't remember what you're always asking me for, whether it was Buick or Pontiac. ZLB 2010. It's all combined on weight. You pay little bits of shipping up to the point you hit a pound, and once you hit a pound, it costs you $9.21, and then you don't pay any more shipping until you hit like 5 pounds. So it all depends what you buy. But you can buy a bunch of stuff. Most people in my shows on Sunday, the stuff I've been selling, they most people don't pay more than $9.21, and I think there's probably very rarely anyone pays more than about $15, even when they have enormous piles of stuff. Yes, free newspaper. And if you have a hankering for Falun Gong propaganda, I do have a whole stack of uh, Epic News down there, Epoch News. Uh, I can load you up with that. Super nice, glowy uranium glass flower frog is next. Yes, I got my plastic wrap reinstalled. I ran out, and Butterfly found a roll that was like in a box, but it was so hard to use because I like had to hold the giant roll in my hand at the same time as I was wrapping it. But now I got some from Uline that's don't buy from Uline. I do, but I don't support them in any way. They're horrible people. This is running on the uranium glass flower frog. Thank you, Rag. That one is yours. Yeah, I used about 10 rolls of butterfly saran wrap there 2 or 3 years ago when I had that truckload of postcards. What are we at? AI? All right. This is a very nice Aurora Borealis glass bead necklace. It's unsigned. I don't know how long it is. It says in the title, but I can't see the whole title. Or it says in the description, one or the other. It says somewhere. Very nice condition. Nice and heavy. It's glass. And that is running. Butterfly, you have so many of these. Thank you, Rag. She has the same affliction that I do. She forgets sometimes. I want to make her feel better so that she can feel good knowing that she has more. AVAX. Okay, this is another flower frog. This one doesn't glow. It's black. Oh, I did have a knife, and somebody asked about knives earlier, and I had a fishing knife listed that I forgot all about. Apparently they didn't check my store because nobody bid on it. Yes, you did. And this is amethyst. I don't know why, if it matters to anybody, because you need a laser to be able to see the amethyst. But if you hold it up to the sun, you can see it's amethyst. It does have a little flake off right there. So, yeah. And that is running. What, Bishy? You're eating breakfast? Oh, we can go back. It's fine. Yeah, if there's something you want me to run, just put a pre-bid on it and we'll go back to it. Um, this is not one of the shows where I limit the stuff I run to the pre-bids. I did schedule my next military show for sometime in July. And it will be a show that I do not take pre-bids after the show starts. Okay, I'm not going to take these out either because there's a ton of tiny little pieces in here. So it's this bag of watch parts. Click on the picture if you're interested in watch faces and watch gears and things, and you can see what's there. 5AU. Yeah, I can grab that. We'll do 5AU next. So I'm just going to run these watch parts. And that's running. On the bag of watch parts. Thank you, Dawn. Dawn, what's your theme for this Wednesday's ephemera show that you have at 6 o'clock Eastern time this Wednesday? Random ephemera. If you don't have anything to watch or anything to do at 6 o'clock on Wednesday, Dawn always sells ephemera. Cat Stance Mom. The Buick key. It is running. Everything Dawn does is pre-listed, so you can see what she's got and you can pre-bid. And I have my Wednesday ephemera show right before her. Thank you, Dawn. Or Purple. And Purple's also a seller on here. I would encourage everyone to follow everyone, but I don't know if that helps because for the past couple weeks I have not been getting my my notifications. So if you have a show that you're really wanting to make sure you watch, you might want to put it in your Google Calendar or some other calendar because they haven't been working very well. The whatnot notifications. Okay, this next one is a 1853, and you can see I don't have a right there. Yeah, I think it's actually in 1852 that somebody wrote a three over. But it's a Newport Safety Fund Bank of Kentucky $2 bill. And I'm not taking it out of this thing because if you know what these things are, you know how fragile they are. They're super thin. There's creasing, dog earing, folding. That one kind of crinkled up. I'm sure you could fix it and iron it out better if you wanted to display it. But I got it in this plastic. That's the way I found it. I'm not even going to try to take it out of there. Leave that up to the buyer if they want to change it out. These are pretty scarce. Bank of Kentucky $2 bill. And that is running. Thank you, Dover. Okay, we did 5 AU, right? So 5 AE will do next. Okay, this is a cute little mid-century flower or snowflake brooch. Nice and sparkly, nice condition. And that is running. It's unsigned. Thank you, Maddox. And we'll do 5AJ then too. And I don't know, this must be a stylized flower of some sort. But all the stones are there, nice and bright and shiny. The silver chrome on it is nice too. It's a firework. Butterfly says it's a firework, so we'll go with that. And that one is running. Thanks again, Maddox. Yeah, I'm not seeing any in the pre-bid tabby thing. You shouldn't have done that in the first place, Bishi. Offers. Let's see. Do I have any offers? No offers whatsoever. Yeah, there I have Zippos in the buy now. Scan. I don't know. I don't want to scan. There's only 11 people here, and I don't think I'm going to scan. I think I'm going to do the buyer giveies and go package. Bishy, if you, I don't know whether you really like to scan or not, but when I get my shelves full, which is a slow process because I sell on others, like I sell on my site, and those places we're not allowed to mention. When I get them full, I'll scan. Raid to Buku. Okay, we'll do some buyer giveaways. If you bought something, get in the buyer giveaway. It's going to be good for, I'm going to send you a $5 coupon code to Whatnot that is good in my shows only. Any future show that I do, it'll be for $5 off. It'll also be good for $15 off of my website, beforetimes.shop. Hey, Shop, how are you? I got 3 of these giveaways to do. I'm not going to let them all run for 5 minutes. I'm going to let this one run for a little bit. And then I'll do the other 2. And don't forget to stop into Bishy, the Suburban Bish, 2 o'clock this afternoon, Eastern Time. She's doing a Talk Naughty to West podcast type interview show on Whatnot with Mr. Bishy. They are interviewing the Afternoon Antique Company. So 2 o'clock today, the Suburban Bish and Mr. Bishy. Do you have your list of questions prepared, Bishy? Drawing the winner of this one. Maddox, congratulations. You win that one. There's another one running. What's the focus of the questions? Are they going to be tailored each week? Because she's only had one so far. She interviewed KO Gaming. Are they going to be specific to each seller, or are they the same questions every time? Yes, it's in preparation for her, or in conjunction with her Naughty Awards. She does an award show where in October you can start nominating people to several different categories of your favorite sellers. Uh, I think you want to include some like negative, like most annoying seller, even if you don't include them in your show, just to. Oh, I'm sure I would be on some. I'm sure I would get nominated by some people. I'm still buttered over the person that was so offended that I swore in real life that she was going to pray for my eternal soul because I say some bad words occasionally in real life, even though I don't swear much on Whatnot. Purple Turtle, you win. All right, one more. Shut up. And the thing was, I didn't even swear in my show. And I don't even think I swore. And we raided into Ohio, and I just admitted that I swear in real life in the chat. And I lost a customer that was like, she was she was a good customer, but she was really upset. Well, if she was offended by me saying that I swear in real life, uh, she must have been really upset by some of the content of the show I rated into. I speaking of swearing, I think we made it an entire show with no red text. You guys were so well behaved today. Yeah, but Butterfly's this tiny woman with a bun that swears like a, I don't know, a sailor or a logger or something. It's Sunday. You guys are showing restraint. Welcome in, PRIJAV. We're just doing a buyer's giveaway and we're going to rate out. You missed all the fun. It was fun. I'm going to have to change my undies. I think I peed a little. I had so much fun. So I will be hanging out with Bishy at 2:00. She does her Talk Naughty to Us podcast, and she does Split Screen. And this week it is with Afternoon Antique Company. That's at 2:00 Eastern time. If you want in a buyer givey, get in the buyer givey. Even if you've won, there's only 2 entries. I'm gonna pull it pretty quick, and then we're gonna rate out to Buku Vintage. When you get over to Buku Vintage, give her cow emojis or something. I don't know. You don't have to give her cow emojis. All right, checking the offers. Thank you for the purchase, Maddox. I will be back on Wednesday. This week, I believe Wednesday is my only other show on here that I have scheduled. It's Ephemera. And and then I'll be back Friday night with my preview for next week's show, Sunday show. Yeah. Those preview shows last about half an hour. It's really worth it if you're into buying stuff. Uh, you can pick what you want to see. You can pre-bid on it, and you don't have to sit through 10 hours of me trying to sell stuff. Uh, I don't know. I think it works okay. So I'm going to draw this. Thank you guys for coming. Thanks for all the bids and the purchases. Congratulations, Ghost. You win. Thank you for coming. I don't know, Ghost, do you have any shows scheduled? Ghost is showless. I'm sure Shop 33's got shows scheduled. Yes, he can buy a cassette for free. All right, thank you guys. I'm gonna go package and then I'm gonna go and watch Bishy at 2:00 Eastern time. Remember, check my website for something you want on there. Use your coupons by the end of the month. Today, everything is. I think I said it for 35% off today because it was the last day, or things are going to expire here at the end of the week. So let's go see Buku Vintage. She usually selling ephemera of some sort. I don't know. It's 30 or 35. I forget. I just thought that it might be 35 now, but I think I've been saying 30. I have a horrible memory. All right, thank you guys. Let's go see Buku.